We're here on the Radial booth with Peter, who has taken over the Hafler brand and is building some wonderful new products under that name. And there are two little boxes here he's just dying to tell us about. So what's with this tube headphone amplifier business?
Well, you know what happens, and this is kind of an interesting thing. Anyone that's running a recording studio today really has to understand that the marketplace for the consumer listener is all about vinyl and all about headphones. Those are the big market segments. So if you've got a recording studio, you need to be in the game with either headphone amplifier and good quality headphones for mixing, because you got to hear your music on headphones, and then you also have to have a turntable because your client wants to know what their stuff is going to sound like on a vinyl record. That is the market. It's growing. It's huge. Consumers are buying turntables. So us pros in the business have to play the game. So what we've done here is we've come up with a series of headphone amplifiers and Phono stages. So I'll talk about the headphone amp first. We offer a solid state version that's 100% discrete, and we have a tube or valve version. The HA75 essentially is a super clean, very warm sounding headphone amp that you can work with for hours, and that's the benefit of this thing. It's ear fatigue is the problem. You get a bad headphone amplifier, your ears start to ring after, an hour. You can work with this guy all day long. It's so good that Sterling Mastering, you may not know Sterling, but Sterling is the guys that, for example, did Adele's mega hit. This is what they're using to master and record with and monitor with when using headphones. So it gives you a sense of the quality. It's way up there. You have a Class A, Class B type control to allow you to set the type of sound character for the headphone amp. You have a volume control, and you have what we call here a focus control that simulates listening to loudspeakers in a room where your left speaker actually reaches some sound to your right, and so on and so forth. So it's a matrix that mixes the left and right together and allows you to control that left-right mix. On the back side, you've got balanced inputs, unbalanced inputs, and you have an unbalanced throughput that lets you use the valve or the tube to run character. So if you want, you can drive this as an effects box for fun. We thought that would be kind of cool. And then, of course, you've got your output. So it's a very cool headphone amplifier that runs reasonably warm because it's got a valve in it. You can listen to it for hours, and we got a lot of major recording engineers started to use this and just absolutely love it.
So what's the price and availability on this one going to be?
Availability, we just started to ship them, so they're already shipping.
Okay, that's good.
And we anticipate the price, well, I know what the price is, about $9.99 US is the street price. Okay. Next to that, we have a Phono stage. Now we make a couple different Phono stages. One for dynamic cartridges, one for moving coil. So one moving magnet, one moving coil. This is for moving magnet. Essentially what this means is that the most common or most popular type of cartridge out there is the one that you would find in most turntables is a moving magnet. You just plug it in. This has an RIAA EQ curve that essentially boosts the signal, turns that sound on the record, on the vinyl, into something that's playable in your audio system. So that's exactly what this does. It boosts up the signal, very high quality. To give you a sense of the quality, you've probably heard of Stax Mastering, which is again one of the biggest mastering houses out there. They have a Neve lathe, which is, I don't know what they cost, about $1 million or some silly thing. Anyway, on the output of the Neve lathe, they use this to monitor their work and what they're recording. So this gives you a sense of the quality of this box. It's truly phenomenal. Price point going to be about $499.
Yeah. So if you have a gramophone, you need one of these.
We love gramophones. They got these big horn things. Yeah. We like those.
It's just great. Thanks, Peter.